This is a video where I'll be showing you several different things. First of all, we have a pump here. It's a diaphragm pump with a control box on top. And there's a toggle switch up on top there. That is the on-off switch right there. And in that electrical box there's a timer. It's just an on-off timer. 0 to 5 minutes or 3 seconds to 5 minutes. And it's used to cycle the diaphragm pump on and off. Second, we have the output of this diaphragm pump to a single nozzle, like you've seen before in some of my other movies. It's right up here. It is a 0.1 millimeter nozzle, which is very small. And that nozzle is going to cycle on and off. Now, what I'm going to show you here is the difference between utilizing a dump valve and not utilizing a dump valve. The dump valve you can see right in front here. Happens to be this guy right here. And there is a plug in it right here. This tube that you see over here is actually the output, and that output comes up and goes to that nozzle right there. This tube that you see over here in the corner is the input water. So when I run this pump, cycle it, and it's going to cycle on and off every 3 seconds, 4 seconds or so. I'm going to expand that time out a little bit, and you're going to see how the nozzle works without the dump valve. And then we'll show you how it works with the dump valve. So here we go. I'm going to turn the switch on. And you can see that we got a pretty good mist. We're actually at a pressure of about 140 psi. But you can see after the pump runs that there's still a mist going on. That's that's the pressure that's left over in the line. And it has to dissipate through the line and come out the nozzle until the nozzle reaches its check valve setting. And this valve, it's at about 25 or 30 psi. You can see it's still coming. And so this happens for a good, it's going to take 15-20 seconds, and you're going to actually go into a stream, a very small stream of water, not much, but that's without the dump valve. So next we'll put the dump valve in, or we'll put the line on the dump valve, and we'll show you what happens after that. So now I've taken the plug out of the dump valve, and I put a line on it, which is going to drain, and we're going to turn it on now. So you can see now that once the pump shuts off, the dump valve opens up and it dumps to drain right away, and the nozzle stops right away. There, it just goes to 0 psi instead of 140, 50, and dumps to drain, and then the nozzle does its job and shuts itself off. So that's that demo. I'm going to show you now a picture from the front, just to give you an idea what it's looking like from the front. But this angle, I can show you how the mist looks. The fluorescent light above and the angle gives a good example of the mist. So we'll go to the front now. So here's the front view. You can see the pump has got a gauge on the front. It's got a pressure regulator. It's set at about 130 psi right now. Here's the dump valve that we talked about. And here's the outlet, dump line, incoming line, and this is the box that has just a timer in it, an on and off timer. On the back side there's another gauge and an inlet solenoid valve. So now we'll turn it on. You can see a little mist from this angle, but you can see that the pump ramps up to about 130 or 40 psi. We'll crank it up here just a little bit. You can see that the pump actually overshoots pressure-wise. That's trying to get the spring on the regulating valve to actually open up. There we're at 170 psi. That's actually a little too high for this pump. It's supposed to run about 140. So that's this video. I just wanted to show you those two things and the pump itself. That'll do it for this. Hope that was informative and educational. Thank you very much.